Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to start this lesson off by giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Racha HaKadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, as well as you sincere Akim out there pushing this truth, diligently laboring in all sincerity, pushing this truth to the four corners of the earth, as well as you sincere sisters out there, to Akwat, to you I also say Shalom. And real quick, just want to do a response on two videos I got lined up. Because, hey, the prophets told you. You know, the prophets, the men of the Lord, the men of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, told you women, man, told you wicked ass women in this world that your time is coming. All right, we told you the hard times is coming for you. And you can see just the state of affairs that's going on now within Babylon the Great America and really worldwide. But mainly here in Babylon the Great America, these women, especially these single women that don't have husbands, they starting to regret all that feminism and all that strong woman BS that was pushed down their throats by Esau. Okay? So what I got here is I got two videos lined up. I'm not going to play all of this one, but we're going to go ahead and play it, check it out real quick, because listen, these women out here is catching hell right now. Okay? These single mothers, they got 4 or 5, all these kids, you know what I'm saying, and don't have a man. Whew. Hey, the well is running dry. That's all I can say. But let's go ahead and get into this video.
Council approved a plan that requires landlords to give renters a 60-day notice before a rent increase. This is something we have followed as part of our Price of Paradise series on the high cost of living and what's being done about it. The move is supposed to help renters who are struggling with increasing rent prices. Florida currently 3rd in the country for the number of people experiencing homelessness, and some advocates fear that national estimate is grossly undercounted. Last night,
now homelessness is no joke, you know, and it's about to get worse because ever since that moratorium went up, because during the pandemic, they pretty much had a moratorium up that they couldn't evict anyone that wasn't paying their rent because the courts wasn't open and things of that nature. So they put a moratorium in place that pretty much for the duration of the pandemic, you didn't have, well, you still had to pay rent, but if you wasn't paying rent, they couldn't really come after you like that. But when that moratorium came up, a lot of people fell on hard times because they wasn't paying that rent during the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? And now it's even worse because now the price of everything around you is going up. I know people's rent that then went up $300-400. So with the price of inflation right now and everything that's happening, the average American, especially these single mothers out here, they can't afford an increase of $400-300 in rent. They can't afford the same quality of life that they was used to living. So what's happening now? A lot of them are starting to end up homeless, okay, down and out, destitute. See? So yo, this homeless thing is no joke. And in some parts of America, you got whole tent cities. You got whole tent cities out here, man. See, but going back, when you really break it down, like we've been telling you, this is what these elites want. They want people to fall on hard times. Because ultimately, when these things happen and people are crying out, they're not going to give a damn what the solution is. The only thing that they're looking for is a solution. So when Esau come with that MOTB, with that NWO, people going like, yeah, please, just give it to me. I'll do anything. They kids crying that they hungry. They ain't showered in weeks. Hey, listen, these women gonna be out here looking rough, man. All right, they gonna be out here looking rough, and it's already happening. But yo, a lot of these women about to get back into the oldest profession in the world, which is prostitution, man. All right, a lot more of these women gonna start selling their bodies because it's not gonna be no other way for them to make ends meet. A 9-to-5 ain't cutting it. And with inflation going up, hey, you're going to have to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? But let's go ahead and get back to the video.
we told you about working moms headed into homelessness.
You're pricing us out of being able to even afford housing. That's the part that's scary. When a hotel is cheaper than housing, that's a problem.
I don't understand, like, I work. I don't make a whole bunch of money. Maybe on a good week, $2,300 a month, but I can't find nowhere to live is the most confusing part.
Those two mothers are part of an unknown number of working Florida families now experiencing homelessness for the very first time. Rent has increased in Hillsborough County by 30% in less than 2 years. And tonight we meet two more moms who are, among others, reaching out for help during this difficult time. ABC Action News reporter Lydia Vasquez joining us now in the studio. Lydia, this is really a desperate time.
Jameson, that's right. I've reached out to several shelters all across the Bay Area, and the message is the same. They're at full capacity, leaving people with nowhere to turn except maybe their neighbors.
Will you be calm and listen? Because right now you're not doing that.
Okay.
Thank you. Every day we're a step closer to not having somewhere to go.
Cammie Larkin is a single mom of 3.
Are you coming home in a little bit?
My baby.
I run 2 small businesses. I do woodworking, and then I also am a personal shopper.
And still, she lies awake at night dreading what she says could soon be her reality.
We're going to be homeless, literally. Airbnbs, hotels if I can afford them.
Larkin tells me just 3 years ago, she was paying $900 for a home. Now, she says it's difficult finding anything under $2,000.
You're charging $2,000 for a home.
So see that? 3 years ago, you was paying $900 for your house. Now you paying now. She's saying that it's hard to find anything under $2,000. So this is how bad that the inflation is. You see, when the time of the pandemic came around, the gravy train was good. Everybody was moratorium was up. You know what I'm saying? People wasn't paying their rent. People was getting literally paid to sit at home and just do nothing. You see, but Esau deceived you, man, because whole time Esau had this lined up. Esau knew that I'm gonna just let them chill for a little bit. I'm gonna let them have a moment of comfort. But then when they least expect it, I'm gonna go ahead and drop that hammer. And matter of fact, let's go ahead and get that. Let's go ahead and get that real quick. And what is that? Is that Ezra's? Yeah, Second Ezra 16. Second Ezra 16, real quick. Let's go ahead and get that. All right, because hey, there was a time when the victuals was cheap upon earth, but it's not cheap no more. Okay, and now people is crying out, people suffering, man. All right, so let's get let's jump down to, I think that's the 21st. Yep. It says, behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case. So the time of that, before the pandemic, during the pandemic, stuff was cheap. You know what I'm saying? Life was good. You was literally getting paid to sit around and do nothing. A lot of these single women, Esau was blessing you with checks every month. You know what I'm saying? You was getting them large tax refunds from Esau. Life was good. Esau was setting a lot of these women up, man. So during that time, a lot of these women was like, I don't need a man. Esau, Big Daddy Esau will take care of me. You see? So you pushed the man away. You started bucking up. You started getting disrespectful. And you wasn't being submissive. So you pushed the man out the way because you thought that Big Daddy Esau was going to always take care of you. You thought he was going to always have your back. But we told you women, man, especially you Eves out there. All right, you Israelite women, we told you that one day when Esau don't need you no more, when Esau no longer has a use for the Israelite woman, he's going to turn on you. All right, he's going to give you that false illusion of security. But when he done with you, when he through with you, he going to turn on you. And he gonna throw your ass out to the wolves, man. And that's why you women out here is catching hell the way you are. All right. You didn't want to be a helpmeet to your man. All right. You said to hell with the Israelite man, calling them all kinds of niggas and you ain't shit and all. You know what I'm saying? That's how Eve be dealing with Jake, man. But what's up now? Now the Most High is taking that is taking the joy of life away from you wicked women, man. All right? You want to trust in the oppressor, then guess what? He going to let the oppressor have his way with you. And now you really seeing what hard times is. All right, now let's go ahead and get the book of Isaiah. Let's get Isaiah 31. Because, hey, the Bible speaks about this, man. And this is what we've been telling you women out here, all right, that want to be hard-headed, don't want to listen. You feel like you can do bad all by yourself, right? Well, let's see what the Bible says about that. All right, Matt Salaki, let me get Isaiah 32. All right, because hey, you women feel like you don't need a man. You don't need a man, right? Check this out. Isaiah 32 verse 9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Have these women not been at ease in America? Have these women not been in a place of lavishness and luxury in America? Some of these women don't even need to work. They get all kinds of government assistance, Section 8, all kinds of money from the government, especially when the man's not in the house, because hey, that's what Esau want. Esau said, listen, I'll take care of you, but just kick the Israelite man out of the house. Make sure that you don't have a head. I will be your head. I'll take care of you. But meanwhile, well, you trusting in Esau. Esau has destroyed you, and now he's leaving you out to hang. All right. So it says, hear my voice, ye careless daughters, give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Okay, so all those pleasant things that you love to do, love to stuff your face every 5 minutes, you like going out, buying Michael Kors and Gucci and Prada, all that. Okay, it says the gathering shall not come. Hey, so now we're in the time where hey, you Israelite women, man, you can't live that lavish, carefree lifestyle that you once had, because the money, the gravy train is dried up. All right. Tremble, ye women that are at ease, be troubled, ye careless ones, strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. You see that? So the Most High is stripping and making these women bare, man. He is taking away everything that these women have become so prideful of. All right. And this is not an attack on the righteous sisters, or what I'm saying, those sisters that are, in obedience under their husbands, serving their head as the Most High says that you should. All right. For you sisters out there, continue to keep doing what you're doing, and the Most High going to take care of you. These things are not going to touch you. All right. They shall lament for the teats, and the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine. Okay. So all these things these women are going to be crying for. These women in this video was crying about they can't afford rent. They can't afford the basic cost of living. And a lot of these shelters are filled to the brim. They can't take nobody else in. You see? So this is the judgment that the Most High is now pronouncing upon you rebellious women, man. All right? Let's go ahead and watch a little bit more of this.
Home that literally has a health department notice on the front door. But people are getting away with it. They are literally getting away with it because there's so many people, not just moms, that are so desperate to not be on the streets.
It was in desperation that made Larkin reach out to Facebook for help, posting this message to a mom group he belongs to. I'm a single mom of 3, 2 with significant health issues, and was told they are selling the house we live in. Anyone have any advice or ideas? Larkin is among several other Bay Area moms reaching out for help.
I reached out on Facebook because I knew that I was in a desperate situation.
Wanda Landon posted a similar message to the same Facebook group. Hello, fellow moms. I just want to know if there's any single moms.
See, and these women don't understand. These women are not built. There's supposed to be no such thing as a single mother. Whatever man that you decided to have your children with, that's supposed to be your husband. You're supposed to be with that man. Understand? That's your husband. All these single moms and all these single women that you have out here with these children, that's out of order. You see, that's completely out of order, man. The Most High is not with that. And that's why we've been telling our women for the longest time, yo, get back in order. Stop all that independent women. I'm a strong independent woman. I don't need no man. I can do bad all by myself. How am I gonna be with a man when he can't do nothing for me? When I can do everything for myself? Hey, listen, you can continue to have that attitude, but a lot of these women out here is catching hell. All right, hey man, listen, the Most High is bringing a rude awakening to these women out here. All right, and this is just the beginning of it. Okay, this is just the beginning of the things that this ain't even the worst that you're gonna see. All right, the Most High got many more in store. God has many more, harsh and severe judgments in store for these women, man. All right.
Like me struggling right now and might be looking for a roommate. I definitely can't afford this new rent on my own.
A lot of what does keep me up at night, it's just wondering what am I going to have to sacrifice at this point to just keep us afloat? Am I going to have a roof over our heads and maybe not eat as we should? Or
See, and listen, the scriptures speak about this, man. Now it's come to the point where you gotta choose whether you gonna eat or have a roof over your head. That's pure hell. That's complete torture right there. And you got kids on top of that. Oh man, and you ain't got no man. You ain't got no man to help you get through this. You see, one thing that the Most High did not design the women to be built for is stress. All right, women do not handle stress well. Okay, that's why you're supposed to have a man. All the stress that you would otherwise get, you're supposed to look to your head to alleviate that stress. All right, that's the order that the Most High set up. A woman is not built to bear all these kinds of burdens. You see, she's supposed to be in subservience under her husband, and her husband is supposed to deal with all of the, being the provider, being the protector, and everything. But see, these modern day women, they have been taught by their oppressor Esau, all right, the so-called white man, that you don't need a man, all right, that you can have your career, that you can, what I'm saying, squalor away the best days of your youth, build up your career, what I'm saying, get all this money to not let a man distract you, right? But look at you now. You in your, early to, late 30s. You ain't got no man, but you got 3, 4 kids. You don't know where you gonna lay your head at night. You're not even, what I'm saying. You have major food insecurity, and a lot of these women, okay, is gonna be bugged out because they can't handle this. Women is not built to take on this much stress. You see, if she had a husband, she wouldn't even be having to worry about all of this. And even if her and her husband fell on hard times, well, hey, at least you got a man and y'all can figure it out. At least you got some help. But in this situation, she literally saying, hey, I don't know if I'm gonna have to choose if I want to eat or have a roof over my head. That's that's a tough choice, especially when you got young children. You understand? So, hey, the Most High is jacking a lot of these Israelite women up, man, because they refuse to come back in order. All right. You let Esau deceive you into believing that you don't need a man, that you can provide for yourself. All right. And this is the least of their worries. Clothing and food is the least of these women's worries, man. All right. Very soon you're gonna have a lot of these bitter men. All right, that these women, messed over, that you manipulated, that you put on child support, that you didn't allow these men to be in their children's lives. Hey, listen, when all hell breaks loose and these court systems ain't open no more, and the police is not roaming the streets, oh man, hey, listen, these men gonna have a certain spirit on them to where they gonna come looking for you wicked ass women, man. And hey, the Most High is gonna allow those men to carry out judgment upon you, man. All right, because listen, a lot of these women is not right. They use children as a form of ransom against men. Some listen. I know personally, man. Like friends of mine, like in the world, that they going through hell with their baby mothers, man. You know, they going through hell. They baby mother won't even let them see the child unless they get XYZ. They there for their kids and all, but is it's just an overall messed up situation. But these type of things wouldn't be happening if our people stuck to the law, statutes, and commandments, man. All right, that's where we went off, and that's why we tell our people, yo, you got to come back, because if you continue to live lawless, then judgment will come for you. It's not no ifs, ands, or buts. It will. Hence why these women are catching hell right now. All right, now I got this other video here, but before we do that, let's go ahead and pull up Isaiah 12, the book of Isaiah, and let's jump down to Salakia. Isaiah chapter 2, let's jump down to verse 12. So it says, for the day of the Lord of hosts shall be upon everyone that is proud and lofty, and upon everyone that is lifted up, and he shall be brought low. All right, so hey, the day of the Lord is upon you wicked women, man. All right, and now we get on, Israelite men all the time, but this video specifically is for you women, man. For you rebellious Eves out there. All right, because hey, we've been telling you Eves for the longest time that this day would come. All right, these days are here now, and you're getting afflicted, but you wonder why? Because the Most High is pronouncing judgment upon you women, man, because you're not in order. You continue to buck up against the Israelite man, which is supposed to be your head. All right. So it says, for the day of the Lord of hosts shall be upon everyone that is proud and lofty. Okay. And in this land, in Babylon the Great, these women have waxed proud. All right. A man try to talk to you, you know what I'm saying? You all rude, and you sticking your nose up in the air. Got your 10 millimeter eyelashes on. Nails long as hell. Got your blonde weave in, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just be feeling yourself. If a man ain't got an X amount of money, you know what I'm saying? Like, he can't even talk to you. You know? So the Most High's taking away all that pride, man, all that loftiness from these women. All right? And upon everyone that is lifted up, and he shall be brought low. What's happening right now? The Most High is bringing these women low, man, because they have allowed that pride to overtake them. All right, can't nobody tell these women nothing. As long as they got the bag and they can get that 10 millimeter eyelashes and get that weave put in, and you driving a nice car, you can travel all over the world. Can't nobody tell you nothing. But what's happening now? The Most High is taking that away. All right. Now let's go ahead and check this one out. All right, because hey, she's saying the same thing. All right, these women out here is catching complete hell. Let's check this out.
I had to walk outside my hotel for a moment just so I could give myself a breath because I've literally been crying all day. I'm cried out. I don't know how much more fight I have left in me. I've been fighting hard for about 4 years now, and I'm tired. To the person who scammed me out my house, if you see this, I can't let my baby see it. I want to give up. I want to give up so bad, but I can't because I'm all they have. But I'm scared. I'm so scared, y'all. I'm sorry. I told y'all I wasn't going to get on this mother sucker crying. But I genuinely don't know what to do anymore. All my savings are almost depleted. Staying in a hotel is not cheap no matter how much you do. No matter what.
Now, why are you staying in a hotel? Why are you and your baby's father not together? Where is your husband? See, where is your husband? That's the first question that you should be asking yourself. Why am I not with my baby's father? If you was, you know what I'm saying, you wouldn't even be having to go through all of this. Now, who knows what happened between her and her baby father? All we can do is speculate. But, we know that things happen. But at the end of the day, if y'all just go y'all separate ways, then that's a problem. Understand? That's a problem. Because the man that you had your kids with, that's supposed to be your husband. Y'all supposed to be one flesh joined together. Understand? Now let's go ahead and let's get this. Isaiah Book of Isaiah 13. Let's jump down to verse 11. Okay, because hey, the punishment, the affliction is definitely being felt upon the earth. And it says, I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease. And I will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. See that? So hey, the world, Salakia, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is punishing the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity. Alright, all that arrogancy, okay, all that pride is now ceasing. Okay, you can't boast in going out to the club every weekend. You can't boast in being able to travel here and there and lay down with as many men as you want. Alright, all that pride is being taken away, man. All that haughtiness is being brought low. The pride of these women is being brought to shame, man. Alright, these women out here really want to ride the cock carousel for years upon years upon years, popping out all these babies because you can get benefits from the government. But now in times, listen, man, these women don't understand is that a lot of these women had their children just to get a paycheck. You understand? That's why they don't really care to be with their baby father. They just want to have the baby. They be giving the baby father hell till he just say, yo, screw it, and just walk off. But what Esau's doing right now is he is crashing this whole financial system. He's crashing his whole system. So everything that you trusted in having your career, you was trying to do it by yourself. But what's happening now is that the rug is basically being pulled out from underneath you. And now, because you had no foundation, now your whole life is starting to crumble. You don't have no type of answers to, figure out what you're going to do next. Everything is pretty much up in the air. Understand? And it says, and I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man the golden wedge of Ophir. See, in this time, these women, they're going to be looking for a man because they're going to realize, shit, I can't do this alone. It's going to be, listen, in a very short time to come, you're going to see some crazy stuff, go down. On the news, you're going to be seeing, women raped here, women raped in broad daylight. Women killed here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to be seeing all these women start to get afflicted, man, because it's going to be all out chaos in these streets. And in that time, if you a single woman and you got children and you ain't got no man, you're going to be looking for a man. And you're not going to be looking for any old man. You're going to be looking for a man of the Lord, a man that got integrity, a man that you know that you can trust. All right? That's the kind of man that you're going to be looking for in that day. And these women, they not gonna care. Hey, these women gonna be looking rough. All right, they ain't gonna have the weave. They ain't gonna have the eyelashes. They ain't gonna have the nails. They're not gonna have the all the makeup. They gonna be looking rough. So hey, in that day, they gonna be desperate. They gonna be like, yo, please, just take me. And matter of fact, what is that? Is that Isaiah 14? Is that Isaiah 14? Hold on, let me see. Isaiah 145. For the Lord and then Slacky, just give me 1 second. Where is that scripture? I can't remember right now, but it'll come back to me. Let's just watch a little bit more of this. Let's get that
coupon you use or whatever. Paying daily for a hotel will never be cheap. But I can't go to the shelter, and the thought of losing my animals is killing me. The thought of my children in a shelter kills me. I've lost so many families and so much because of this person who decided to scam me for no reason. how do you sleep? How do you do people like this? Everything I ever worked for is gone, and I'm losing it slowly. Everything is in storage. My children are also losing their sanity because they're toys and we're all stuck in one spot, y'all. I'm losing my complete sanity right now.
But where is your man at, baby? Where's your man at? You supposed to be figuring all of this out with your man, but you don't have no man. You don't have no man for what? For what reason? Huh? And that's the question for a lot of these single moms out here, because as many single moms as there are in America, that shouldn't even exist. Like I said, there should be no such thing as a single mother with multiple kids in the world. If you got multiple kids by the same man and y'all not together, then it's something wrong. It's something wrong with that relationship. Understand? And you basically now she out here all on her own. She got to figure it out. She ain't got no type of answers, or, you know what I'm saying, no type of security. But this is the reality now for a lot of these women. Okay, you know what I'm saying. You got women out here that don't even know each other now, trying to come together and basically shack up and split up the rent. That's how hard the times are now. And like I said, this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning of the sorrows that that these wicked people is going to catch. All right, because the Lord is afflicting you like this for a reason. All right, you should be with a man. You should have a husband. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should have a shoulder to cry on. You shouldn't be out here all alone. You know what I'm saying? That ain't no place for a woman to be. All right, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and get the book of Isaiah. Isaiah was getting Isaiah was getting on you women, man. All right, Isaiah 32 verse 2. And a man shall be as a hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. All right, so the scriptures say, and a man shall be as a hiding place from the wind. All right, so whenever you're going through problems as a woman, you should be able to look for your husband for strength, for guidance, for protection. That's what you should be looking to. Is she all crying and out of control and about to lose her mind because she don't have no you know what I'm saying? She don't have nobody to tell her it's gonna be okay. She don't have nobody to reinforce her, to reassure her that you got support. You don't have to deal with this all alone. See, hence why the scriptures say, "Be and a man shall be as in hiding place from the wind." You see, it's a beautiful thing for a woman when you have a man, and you can look to that man as your head, as a guide unto you. That you can go to that man for comfort, for reassurance. That you can pretty much put your burdens on your man, and not in a negative way, but to help alleviate the stress that you would otherwise go through on your own. You see, that's why it says a man shall be as a hiding place from the wind. All right, but see, this is what women go through when you don't adhere to the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Now you're getting afflicted, and I bet now whatever situation that she had with her baby father, if he's still around, I mean, hey, who knows? But whatever situation that she had, I bet now she's starting to reconsider that. You know, because hey, times is getting tough. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these women push their man away because they get certain benefits, or they feel like they don't want to, listen to a man. They don't have to, be submissive to a man. So they push the man out the house and they take the kids. They get child support, and they go that route. But now it's backfiring. Okay? And a lot of these, Israelite women do that to Israelite men. And it's not fair, because 9 times out of 10 when you go to court, the judge is going to side with the woman, whether you right or wrong. The judge is going to side with the woman and, you know, make the men pay exorbitant fees a month just to give money and take care of the woman. Majority of that money don't even go to the child. Majority of that, you know, majority of that money that's coming from that child support is going to the mother. And then when that happens, the father resents the mother because it's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, you couldn't even have worked this out with me on a cordial level. These is our kids, but you gonna take it to Esau. You gonna take it to Esau's court system so they can fuck me over. You know, so that's where the you know, resentment comes in at. Cause it's like, damn, what the hell the white man got to do with this? This between me and you. You see? So these women could run to Esau at every little convenience, man. But what? Now Esau don't need you no more, Eve. Esau don't need to use you no more. Esau done with you. You see? Now he got you out here crying like this. Understand? So now let's get book of 2nd Ezra chapter 8. Because hey, the scriptures speak about this, man. In the last time, many miseries was going to come upon the earth. All right, let's jump down to verse 50. It says, for many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter times shall dwell in the world. And we are in the latter times. Okay, we are in the last hour, the last seconds of the latter times, man. Because they have walked in great pride. All right, all these miseries, homelessness, food insecurity. You don't know, you don't know what's going to happen to you and your children month by month. Everything is up in the air. Everything is uncertain. You know what I'm saying? You don't have no type of security in your life right now. These are the miseries that come unto them because why? Because they have walked in great pride. Okay, so these women now are being humbled, man. All right, these women now are being humbled. Okay, now you looking for answers. Now you looking for a way out. And a lot of women want to blame it on men and say, oh, you know, he ain't shit. That's why I ain't with him. Well, nobody forced you to open your legs. The thing that be killing me is these women, they be having multiple children with the same man. Then got the nerve to say that he ain't shit. It's like, yo, if he ain't shit, why you keep having babies with him? Clearly it's something that you like there. But see, what it is you don't want to be in order under a man. You don't want to do what that man say. You see? That's really all it come down to. But this is what happens when you don't want to be in order. Okay, this is what happens when you don't want to live by the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, when you don't want to come in order under your head. Alright, hard times will come upon you. Let's finish this up.
I want to feel like a girl again, y'all. I want to dress up and I want to look pretty too sometimes. But I'm in survival mode all day, every day. And I genuinely just don't know. Like, I just don't know what else to do. I've done everything right. I've kept peace. I've kept positivity, but nothing's working. So I'm sorry if I came on here ruining y'all day or whatever. But I just needed a vent because I don't have family and I don't have nobody else to vent to. So, yeah. For those who have been following me and staying along and cheering me on, I thank you guys more than anything. And if you're new, hi. I'm usually not like this. But y'all, I'm so scared. I am scared.
You're scared now because reality has set in. Okay, the world that you once knew, the things that you once held security in, you can't do that no more. You can't make it on all on your own, baby. You need help. Understand? And I got that scripture I was looking for earlier in Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1. In that day, here we go. In that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. When you go into that word reproach, it basically means shame, to take away our shame. Okay, because a lot of these women, they don't have no husband. All right, and that's a shameful thing for a woman to not have a husband. Understand? So it says, listen, in that time, and listen, this Eve looked like she already there. All right, this Eve looked like she already at that point. She just like, I don't know. I don't know. See, so hey, a lot more women. You're gonna see a lot more women coming out like this, man. All right, and that spirit of Isaiah 4, it's already. Hey, listen, it's already in the earth. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread. So listen, you you ain't gotta cook for us. You ain't gotta give us no clothes. Only let us be called by thy name. Just take me as your wife to take away my shame and my reproach. You see? So listen, for you wicked women out there, all right, for you women that refuse to come back to the law, statutes, and commandments, you refuse to be under a man. This is what's coming for you, man. All right, hard times, uncertainty. All right, but I'm gonna go ahead and end it right there. Hopefully, this lesson has been edifying. Call halal, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Rakah Kadash. Till next time, Shalom to the elect. Kom Yasha Allah, DTA, Abba Ball, Shalom.